Magandang araw, everyone! You're listening to Gantian for a Thought, where deep ideas meet real-life experiences. In this episode of Traveling, Ghosting, and the Filipino Self, a Gantian perspective, I am May, ang inyong kikay host na naniniwalang kahit ang pinaka-complicated na philosophy pwedeng maintindihan. Basta may konting chika, and whether you're tuning in from home, stuck in traffic, or pretending to work, thank you for letting us keep you company. At syempre, hindi ako nag-iisa. Batang pasaway, lahat sasabay. Kaya kasama ko ngayon ang tatlong resident overthinkers na siguradong relatable ang mga hugot. Unang-una na dyan ay si...
Hello everyone! Ako si Giovanni, ang friend yung laging game sa travel plans at number 1 raw sa overthinking. Woy, di yan totoo. Di yan totoo, edit nyo. And today, we're taking a trip, hindi lang pang Instagram, kundi pati na rin pang isip at pang konsensya. From canceled flights to canceled replies, pag-uusapan natin ang traveling, ghosting, at kung paano nito inuubog ang ating Filipino self. Siyempre, gamit ang lente ng filosofiya.
Hello, what's up? Hi, I'm Navi, ang friend na laging nagtatanong ng bakit at ano ang dapat. I'll help unpack big ideas like duty, respect, and moral responsibility, and how this shows up sa araw-araw na buhay natin bilang mga Pilipino.
And I'm Clark. Basically, ang proof na kahit gaano ka-logical, nagiging tanga ka pa rin minsan sa relasyon. Pag-uusapan natin kung paano tayo minsan naging tao o bulate.
Pre, bakit naman bulate?
Kasi yun yung tinanong sa akin ng GF ko. Paano raw kapag naging bulati siya? Alagaan ko pa rin daw ba siya?
Mga tanungan talaga ng mga babae, no?
Uy, minsan walang tamang
Over
sagot.
naman sa bulate.
Ayan, ready na for today's major discussion to identify two very common real-life experiences nating mga Pinoy. Traveling and ghosting. So, Miss Juani, ano bang masasabi mo about traveling and ghosting unang-una, no?
Miss Wani talaga, over naman sa formality.
Sure.
Pero, traveling represents moments where we follow rules, where we communicate clearly and respect strangers. Think about airport rules, check-in times, immigration, baggage limits, yung tipong kahit stress ka na, kailangan mo pa rin sumunod. Lalo na yung airport rules ng mga nanay natin, di ba? Yung tipong gigising ka ng 3 a.m. kahit 5 p.m. pa yung flight nyo. Kasi kesyo raw baka mali tayo.
O di ba, masabi ko nga sa'yo, masyado tayong maaga. 5:30 AM pa yung flight natin 10 AM pa. Anong gagawin natin dito? Okay na yung maaga kaysa malate tayo. Wow, international flights, probinsya lang naman tayo uuwi.
Medyo OA. While ghosting naman is when communication suddenly disappears, yung parang signal lang sa lagoon or di kaya sa sixth floor ni Sinta.
Etong mga sitwasyon na ito, makakatulong sa atin paano natin ma-examine kung paano natin tinatrato yung iba o yung sarili natin sa pang-araw-araw.
According to Immanuel Kant, morality is based on duty and reason, not convenience or emotions. Kumbaga, kada gising mo, kailangan mong ayusin ang kama mo kahit na alam mong magugulo na naman ito ulit. O di kaya kahit simpleng paggising at bangon lang sa umaga. Kahit mahirap, dapat pa rin talagang gawin. Ghosting becomes immoral because it violates Kant's categorical imperative, especially the idea that action should be universal. Kasi di ba, what if everyone ghosted everyone? Nako po, tayo dyan.
Grabe naman, para bang everyday Halloween.
Sakit nun, no?
Pero alam nyo guys, if everyone is ghosted or is ghosting, whenever things get uncomfortable, trust in society that collapse.
Imagine niyo, papasok kayo at a-attend kayo ng job interview tapos ang sasabihin sa'yo sa bandang uli, tatawagan na lang kayo. Parang wala nang, pero hindi na sila tatawag. Society ends na.
Di ba, Clark, madalas nangyari sa'yo?
Agoy.
Oo, nung in-applyan ko yung isang cafe, Tawag na lang daw sila. Isang linggo, wala pa rin.
Aray mo, tol. Sakit niyan,
Sakit nun.
boss.
Sakit sa ano? Sakit sa bulsa.
Sana Clark hindi sa work lang yan, no? At hindi sa love life mo. Pero anyway, alam nyo, napansin ko lang na traveling and ghosting have something in common. Pareho silang nagsisimula sa excitement tapos biglang wala na.
Like planning a trip. Sige, G, next week, Baguio tayo. Or para mas bongga, tara Boracay mga tol. Tapos pagdating ng araw, igogos ka na naman ng mga kasama mo sa DC.
Drawing naman. Okay, may group chat kayo. Pero sarili mo lang kausap mo. Baliw ang putya. Pwede.
Aray mo, marami mong kilalang ganyan
Oo
tao.
nga eh.
Ikaw ba, Tiwani, marami kang kilalang ganyan?
Marami, pero basta di ako yun Di ako yung tinutukoy nyo. Subukan nyo lang.
Parang relasyon lang. May plano, may kilig, tapos ikaw na lang mag-isa sa group chat. Traveling teaches patience, delays, cancellations, and detours.
Yun ang tipong minsan akala mo Japan na biglang Japan surplus lang pala.
Naku po, dyan
But-
lang.
No, kahit stress, we still explain, apologize, and adjust. Ay, madalas tong nangyayari sa akin eh. Tipong ako na lang laging nag-a-adjust sa mga situation na ganito. Pero wala eh. Ganun ako kabait. May
May electric fan, pre. Adjustable. Ghosting is like leaving someone at the airport without telling them na they canceled na yung flight. Naka-check-in na sila emotionally. May baggage pa yan na pang 3 days at 2 nights.
From Kant's view, this treats people as means, not ends. In Filipino culture, ghosting is often influenced by hiya, conflict avoidance, and pakiramdaman.
Instead of being direct, nawawala tayo para iwasan yung mga awkward conversation. Well, hindi ko naman na masisisi yung iba kung emotionally or physically absent magulang nila. Kaya nga, ang insecurities mo ay lumalabas at na-project kapag tumatanda na tipong mag-send ka ng message tapos sasabihin mo, "Hi, sorry, I've been busy lately. Kaya I'm not responding. I don't think we will work. Let's just end this." Tapos after 2 weeks, nakikita mo, may nakapost sa IG, may ka-holdingans. Tapos yung tugtog, Lover by Taylor Swift pa.
Aray mo, saksak sa puso yun, pare, no? Pero di ba, Kant argues that morality should be based on reason, not emotional comfort.
Tama, tama. It also shows us that culture influences our behavior, but philosophy helps us question it. Being ghosted affects our self-esteem. That you start asking kung may mali ba sa akin or may kulang ba. It affects our identity that we become emotionally guarded.
Tama. Parang bigla na lang tayong umiiwas sa lahat. Meanwhile, being the one who goes reinforce avoidance instead of responsibility. Traveling, in contrast, develops patience and respect, qualities that form a moral self.
At a macro level, these behaviors reflect Filipino values like pakikisama and hiya, but can remind us that respect means honesty and recognizing human dignity.
Alam nyo guys, I really believe that balancing empathy and responsibility is very important in forming our Filipino self. Kung kaya mong magpaalam sa airport, dapat kaya mo ring magpaalam sa tao, di ba?
Pero hindi lahat ng nawawala ay multo. Yung iba, kulang lang sa paninindigan.
Nako po.
Parinig
Sorry,
pa
guys.
more.
Ako to.
Ikaw na ba yan, Nabs?
Ako to, tol. Ako to.
Oh.
Okay. From Kant's perspective, silence is not moral neutrality. It's a choice.
And in Filipino society, true respect isn't avoidance. It is clarity. It is what? It is clarity.
Yan. Grabe. Tagos na tagos yung sinabi ng ating mga kasama. Totoong totoo. Dahil sabi nyo nga, eventually, hindi lahat ng problema natin ay madadaan sa pang-ghost or pagsisin. I hope may ilan sa mga viewers natin na naliwanagan. As we come to the end of today's episode, we're reminded that philosophy isn't just something we read in books. It shows up in our everyday choices. From Immanuel Kant's perspective, even the smallest actions, like choosing to explain instead of disappearing, are moral decisions rooted in duty and respect. In the Filipino context, values like hiya and pakikisama shape how we act. But they shouldn't stop us from being honest and humane, di ba? Kasi hindi lahat ng problema kailangan isinlak. Minsan, kailangan talaga ng reply.
Whether it's traveling to new places or navigating relationships, the way we treat others reflect the kind of self we're becoming.
So bago mo iwan ng isang taong nakaread, maybe tanungin mo sarili mo kung magme-make sense ba to if gawin ng lahat.
And more importantly, it does respect the dignity of the person on the other side.
Thank you for spending your time listening with us.
This has been Kanchan for a Thought, where deep ideas meet real life.
Until our next episode, bye-bye!
Bye!
Bye-bye, bye-bye.